Good luck, everybody. We will start with these hangers and then work our way through the back. All right, good luck, everybody. Empty box. Let us begin. Oh, I saw what was on the back of that. I saw that back card. Okay. Tom Brady. Jalen Reagor for Kersaxon. Gandy Golden. Gladney for the Vikings. Look at that. Come on, Eric. What did I tell you, Eric? What did I tell you? Jordan Love on the die cut. We approve. Jeff Okudah for the Lions. Morgan for the Jets on the free. Look at that. Even a nice Stafford for Detroit on the die cut. I never see him. That's awesome. We approve. Todd Gurley for the Falcons on the silver. We got Joe Montana on the Unbreakable for the 49ers. Tom Brady, Unbreakable Prism. A Tom Brady pack. That's awesome. That's awesome. C.J. Henderson, another Jordan Love, because why not, Eric? Julio Jones, and a Tom Brady field level. Tom Brady all the way. That's awesome. All right. We approve. Hangers or bangers, right? I got to admit, I like the maroon die cuts. Yes. Definitely. New England, that was Browns fan. Are you in here, Browns fan? He'll be happy to have some Tom Brady's for sure. All right. Good start on that. Let's see if we can get some success with the other one. Really like to see a zebra. That's what I really want to see here. All right, empty box. All right, good luck, guys. Ben DiNucci for the Cowboys. CeeDee Lamb. All right. I was hoping both of those would come through. Antonio Gibson. We got Malik Taylor for Green Bay. Oh, Tyrann Mathieu. Keyshawn Vaughn for Tampa Bay. Little Lamb Jack on the die cut. Chase Claypool for Pittsburgh. Arnett for the Raiders. Joshua Kelly for the Chargers on the silver field level. Tom Brady Unbreakable again. Chances that. Jerry Rice on the silver Unbreakable. We approve. For the 49ers. Jason Huntley for the Eagles. Another CeeDee Lamb. Why not? And Tony Gonzalez for the Falcons. How about that? Yeah, Browns fan. Nice to see some Tom Brady's showing up here. All right, let's see. All right, we'll just go with this. We'll just start here. We'll chrome it up. All right, empty box. Good luck, guys. Good luck, everybody. We got Joe Alt, 10 out of 199 for the Chargers, starting us off. Allen Jr. for the Jags. Mason Graham and Dalton Schultz for Houston. getting us started here. Hey, what's up, Michael? Hope you're doing good. Walter Payton on the Fortune 15. Going to the Bears. Lamb Jack on the Power Players. That one's sick. We like that. Kelsey on the Refractor for KC. Walker for the Bills. And Rashid Shaheed for Seattle. Pretty good. We did, let's see, last break we did Cosmic. We hit a Cam Ward Earth. We approve of that. I'm trying to get more Cosmic. Jackson Hawes for Buffalo. We got Stutzman for the Saints and Grant Delpit for the Browns. You go Browns fan. Yeah, I really like the Cosmic. Those cards just look so good. Oh, look, there's a little Cam Ward. We approve. Tennessee. Jalen Carter on the Refractor. Princely for Carolina. And a Kyle Pitts for the Falcons for Angie on the free. Speaking of Cam Ward, and he just shows up. We got Peyton Manning on the Fortune 15 Refractor version. Allen Jr. for the Jags. Xavier Watts for the Falcons. And Marshawn Lloyd for Green Bay. Troy Polamalu, Legends of the Gridiron. Mikael Williams for the 49ers. Dylan Sampson for Cleveland. Hennigan for the Jags. And Tonga for Browns fan. Whoa, look at that. How about that? Scattaboo on the Rookie Relics, which takes up most of the pack. That's pretty awesome. Going to Logan. That's pretty sweet. With a Trey Harris for the Chargers and a Trey Benson for Arizona. All right, let's see. I guess. All right, Phoenix. We'll do Phoenix next. All right, empty box. Good luck, guys. I love these boxes. We got Hunter for the Rams. Egbuka on the Thunderbirds. We approve. We approve Tampa Bay. And is that all base? That's all base. All base. Egbuka. You know what? I think Tampa Bay, it might be Primo. It is Primo. I should have known. I should have known that'd be Primo. Jadon Blue for the Cowboys. Mike Green for Baltimore. That one is 53 out of 75 for Baltimore. Luther Burden on the Paragon, going to the Bears. And base. I'd really love to see a color blast today. That's what I really want to see. We got a Watkins for the 49ers. Loveland on the Thunderbirds for the Bears. The Bears are getting the whole set. And base. We got Will Howard for the Steelers. Joe Burrow. That's a beauty. That is 13 out of 85. Man, that card list looks good. I love the Mojos. Josh Allen on the Contours. Going to Buffalo. And base. Bengals, that's Ryan. That's a nice little Burrow. We approve. We got Kenneth Grant for the Dolphins. Ricky Williams for Baltimore on the Mojo. Little Bo Nix Thunderbirds going to Mr. Shaft. Base. All right, come on, last pack. Be good to us. We got TJ Sanders for Buffalo. Bo Nix on the Mojo. We'll take that, Mr. Shaft. Jackson Dart on the Paragon. We approve, Logan. We approve. And base. All right, I think we'll do Mosaic first, and we'll end on the Prism. That seems like a good way to go. We'll do it that way. Oops. Causing chaos back here. Behind the scenes chaos. All right, good luck, guys. Let's get some no-huddle madness going here. Good luck, guys. May the goodness be here. JT for Indy. Ray Lewis. Baltimore just keeps on eating. 28 out of 50. Baltimore doing some work. Eric. Oh, look at that. Jackson Dart on the disco introductions. We approve, Logan. We approve. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. And base. That's right, Eric. We approve. I did tell you about Baltimore. Yeah, Logan, I figure you'd approve of that. That one, that's a beauty. That's a beauty, and hopefully there's more to come. because we're greedy like that. Yeah, one's nice, but we want more. Barron for Denver. Trey McBride for Arizona. All right. That's 61 out of 99. Take that, Ryan. Moments in Time. Kinchins going to the Rams on the disco. And base. He does like his catnip for sure. All right, so far so good. All right, next we got Tesla for the Lions. We got Cam Miller for the Raiders. Roma Dunze, the Bears, doing some work on the disco. We approve. Higgins for Houston. And base. All right, next up we got Smith for the Jets. Chuck Foreman on the silver going to the Vikings. Old school. Garrett Wilson on the montage disco. Jets on the free. And base. Nice when the free team gets a little something. Now, if you are still searching, it never hurts to call it out, because sometimes calling it out makes it appear. We got Pierce for the Falcons, Caleb Johnson for Pittsburgh, Kelvin Banks for the Saints. That one is 80 out of 99 for New Orleans. Matthew Golden for Green Bay, and more base. Oh, Kersaxon, do you need some love? Is it time for Eagle love? Let's see if we can get some for you. All right, we got Riley Leonard for Indy. Robert Brazil. Well, how about that? Going to the Titans on the disco. Lambjack Men of Mastery disco for Baltimore. Just keeps doing work. Tet for Carolina. And base. All right, Kersaxon. Clearly, you want him. How do we not deliver? We got to find a way. Jadon Blue for the Cowboys. Walker for the Falcons. Big Ben. How about that? That one is 20 out of 20. We'll take that. Browns fan. You chose wisely. We got Scattaboo for the Giants. And base. We still got a auto chilling in here somewhere too. Hopefully a good one. All right, we got Taj Brooks for the Bengals. Gadsden for the Chargers on the silver. Little Jake Ferguson disco action for the Cowboys. Jackson Dart chilling. Just chilling in there with the base. Just hiding out. It's like, I'm just a regular Joe. Don't mind me. That's all Steel City. You hear that, Steel City? That Big Ben is all yours. We got Membu for the Jets on the free. Tez Johnson for Tampa Bay. Walter Nolan for Arizona. That's 3 out of 50. Going to Ryan. And what do we got here? Base, space, 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 space. All right, we have Noel for Houston. Achan on the... Ooh, that looks like gold behind that. I wonder if that's our auto. I think we might got an old gold auto, guys. Achan on the disco montage. We'll pull from the back. Why not? I have a feeling. A little Ashton Genty hiding in there. Take that, Raiders. All right, good luck, guys. Hopefully it's something good here. Ken Houston, old school, going to the Titans. How about that? 2 out of 10. That is old school. Going to Logan. Yeah, I don't know how steady his hand was writing that. There you go, Logan. Ken Houston, 2 out of 10. Yes, old school right there. Very old school. What's up, Primo? You never know what you're going to see. Devin Neal for the Saints. Oh, there you go, Steel City. On the silver. Little Bill action. Jamar Chase on the disco. We approve. And, oh, look at that. Cam Ward. We've had good guys hiding in here with the base today. Take that too, Titans. And there we go. All right, one more pack, and we still got Prism to go. All right, we got another Ashton. We approve. Savion Williams for Green Bay. Mertz on the disco going to the Texans. Earl Campbell. Base. Tyler Shuck. We had good guys hiding in here. We take that too. Base, base, base. Ah! Ooh. Almost catastrophe. All right. One more box to go. Getting too excited around here. All right. Prism's turn. Empty box. Good luck, everybody. Earthquake. Sombrero shake, we'll call that. All right, we got Banks for the Saints. Tootin for the Jags. Little Michael Pittman on the disco going to Indy. Higgins on the emergent disco going to Houston, and some base. Jackson Dart, we approve. Thank you for showing up. Watkins for the 49ers. David Montgomery on the disco for Detroit. Ooh, back-to-back Lions. Tesla on the disco. We approve. We approve of that. Yes, we do. Back-to-back Lions? I don't know how often that happens, but we approve. Yes, Lion Hunter. More Lions, please. We got Caleb Johnson for Pittsburgh. Franklin for Indy on the red. That one is 93 out of 99. Pat Bryant on the disco auto. That's going to Mr. Shaft. I don't even know if you're out there, Mr. Shaft. I haven't seen you, but you will be pleased. And some base. Neal for the Saints. We got Walter Nolan. Justin Fields for the Jets on the free. You go, Justin Fields. Little Tet action on the prismatic disco. We approve. I think that's Savannah. And some base. Carolina. Yes, it is Savannah. That one's very nice. We approve. We got Ferguson for the Rams. Kyle Williams for New England. Oh, come on. Jackson Dart on the disco. We approve, Logan. We approve. And Brian Mitchell on the all-purpose, going to the Commanders on the disco, and some base. Yes, Logan, you are doing well. We approve. And it's funny, the last break with the Cosmic, the Giants got demolished in that break. Now they have rebounded extremely well. You just never know. We got Pierce for Atlanta. Tyler Booker for the boys. Kyle Pitts going to Angie. That one is 32 out of 125. On the free. We still got 4 packs. So if you're still needing some love, there's still time. There's still time to get some love. We got Savion for Green Bay. Trey Amos for Washington. That one is 15 out of 75. We got BTJ on the Fractal Disco going to the Jags, and some base. And then there were 3 packs to go. Thomas for the Jets. Benungai for Chicago. Devin Neal for the Saints. That is 40 out of 125. A little Malik Neighbors action. Why not, Giants? There you go, Logan. Kid Reporter and some base. No one knows what you're talking about, man. All right, 2 packs to go. We got Higgins again for Houston. Ollie Gordon for Miami. Ray Lewis again. 13 out of 75. How about that? Both boxes. Ray Lewis. I told you, Eric. I told you. All right, last pack. I'll do a recap after this, guys, and then I'll get to work. If it wasn't your day, I got your back. You guys know how it is. All right, Abdul Carter. Cam Ward making an appearance. We approve. Wes Welker for the Patriots. That one is 60 out of 125. And little Jaden Daniels Prism Break Disco. We approve. And a couple base. All right, we'll do a recap and then I'll get to work, guys. I will be back on Friday night, I believe. I should be back. And we will do some more. All right, we had Wes Welker out of 125 for New England. Jaden on the Prism Break. Ray Lewis was out of 75. Malik for the Giants. Devin Neal was out of 125. Trey Amos was out of 75. BTJ on the Fractal. Kyle Pitts was out of 125. Jackson Dart on the Disco Rookie. Tet on the Prismatic Disco. Franklin for Indy was out of 99. Tesla for the Lions. Higgins on the Emergent Disco. Mertz for Houston. Jamar Chase. Nolan was out of 50 for Arizona. Big Ben was 20 out of 20. We approve. Lambjackman of Mastery Disco. Banks for the Saints was out of 99. Garrett Wilson on the Montage Disco. Rome Odunze for the Bears. McBride was out of 99 for Arizona. Kinchins for the Rams on the Moments in Time. Jackson Dart on the Disco Introductions. Man, that one looks good. Ray Lewis again. This one was 28 out of 50. Jackson Dart on the Paragon. Bo Nix on the Mojo. Ricky Williams for the Ravens. Joe Burrow was out of 85 for the Bengals. Josh Allen on the Contours. Loveland on the Thunderbirds. Mike Green for Baltimore out of 75. Luther Burden on the Paragon for the Bears. Egbuka Thunderbirds. Tampa Bay. Cam Ward for the Titans. Joe Alt out of 199 for the Chargers. Jerry Rice on the Silver Unbreakable. Jordan Love die cut rookie. Beautiful Matt Stafford die cut. Jordan Love rookie. Tom Brady Silver Unbreakable. Tom Brady field level. Pat Bryant on the auto. Ken Houston on the gold. 2 out of 10. Classic. And on the rookie relics, a little Scataboo action to end it out for the Giants.